Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Rick Gal. We're going to jump right back into our Final Fantasy IV free enterprise run. We ended on the moon. We've full cleared the moon at this point. We've got a couple key items we're still looking for. I am hoping this is going to be pretty straightforward for the finale. We have both of the tail items, along with the Mist Dragon that we can actually take care of here. And we're not going to... If we still need to grind at this point, we weren't going to win. We're like level 60 something. We are honestly not in a great spot as far as our characters go. Like, they don't feel very powerful. We haven't found them any super good weapons for Edge. Or Sid. That's not what we wanted. We have a crystal sword for Cecil, but we haven't found a Cecil. And at this point, like, we're so far past that. They're just mocking me now, aren't they? The worst part is that means that is still more that we have to check. Because we have literally checked everything except for one spot. And the one spot we've got left can't give both of the items. I mean, I guess technically it could give us the power key and then we could find the pass there. We need to be careful not to trigger the package cutscene. So at this point we're not switching characters. Even if we probably should. Stardust Rod. That'll be good for Palom, I guess. I mean, we're not using it at this point. Guess I could. I still feel bad selling some of these, even though no, we're not using them again. Switch that back over to Charm Arrows. I think one of the shops had a samurai bow, which I really feel bad. I should have gotten. Hey, wait, so what do we have left? Oh, Earth Crystal. Duh. Part of me in the back of my mind is sitting there thinking, at this point, we're so far over time already, we may as well just grab Cecil. Swap Sid out and Crystal Sword Cecil it up. Honestly, I think we'll be okay. I mean, we've got a decent setup here. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So, Tower of Zod here is not my favorite place, but at this point it should be Simple. I didn't equip the Stardust Rod. Don't think it matters. I'm gonna be really upset if this is a Wyvern. Nope. This is the Magus Sisters spot, so it's not super high hit point, but it is high magic. And because we just got smacked around, I am gonna go ahead and happen. I've been a little bit aggressive with healing in this one with cabins. But Fu and Tella both have really low. I should probably save since I don't have. Given that whole we haven't fought Wyvern and I don't have Star Veils thing, there's our Cecil. So we actually seriously could have. I mean, we would have had to wait this long. But if I hadn't done my grind yet, and we went and did the grind after this, we would have been probably in better shape than we are now. But we didn't. So here we are. That immediately does half damage. There we go. No, at this point, everything should be pretty much a joke. I guess we never did the, ah, crap. I'm gonna be really upset if we end up having to do, that moon spot. Our moon boss at Leviathan also. There's our pass. And that means the tower key is either on the top of the tower or at Leviathan. So again, since this is already stupidly long, we're gonna go down here because I want to see what items Kokol has. Because I would like better equipment for Edge. So we're gonna give him Adamant. We're gonna get another Excalibur to throw. But we also open the shop, which has Protect Springs. I don't think we actually have good rings on like any of our characters right now. I would have preferred something else, but we'll take it. Something more offensive. I know we had ninja swords floating around somewhere. I thought it was underground. That's the wrong side. Yeah, there we go. I'll swap these for samurai arrows that are slightly more powerful. Okay. This is awful. Everything is awful. Why would you do that? Okay, so now we're gonna see if we can get rid of that Leviathan spot. I don't know what the moon boss is, or what boss it is. I haven't found star veils that I can remember. So we're pretty much gonna just pray that it's something besides Wyvern. And if it is Wyvern, we're gonna go do the tower first. Because screw that. I mean, we're powerful enough that we may actually even be able to take a shot from Wyvern. Like, I could definitely see, especially our mages taking one shot from, or taking that first shot from him, if it was in a spot that had low magic. Actually, Leviathan might have okay magic. Whatever. I should actually save. Saving is good. So yeah, this spot's one of the rougher spots in the game. I'm hoping we can actually get through it. Again, hoping it's not Wyvern. Hoping it's not... Actually, no. Anything else is fine. Double check to make sure I'm not misremembering. Nope. I mean, we had a couple characters that didn't do straight nines too. So, I need star veils if we're actually going to have a chance at that. And I don't know where they are. So we're going to go ahead and do tower. And just run all the way to the top. Get that key item. And then we'll get the other one on the way down if we get the key. If we don't get the key, that means it's behind a Wyvern. And will therefore be awful. Good news is anything else we run into here is basically not even worth our time to fight. Like, we're just gonna run through everything. I suspect this is gonna do it. Here's our tower key. Glad it wasn't behind Wyvern. So we have to do the super cannon on the way out. And then straight on to Z. We'll have to... Let's see, we've got Pocket Swines. We're probably not going to be using Reflect Strats. So I'll probably just be having... Oh my. This should be even more of a joke than normal. Kick actually being useful for once. So, at this point, my plan for Zeromus is probably going to be just berserk up the characters I've got. Or you know, berserk up my 3 fighters and pray. I'll have Callum throw in some nukes as my way of so that'll trigger counter nukes that will then be reducing the power of Zeromus' Big Bang, and I will have Fusoya use Cure. That is my entire plan. So realistically, Palom's probably gonna throw some items. Maybe. If somebody drops, Palom's gonna be the one casting life. Or throwing a life potion. We got a Moonveil. What do you think? Moonveil, go fight a... Moonveil, go fight... Oh, this is actually where we need to save and heal. Double check to make sure that I'm remembering this right. Yep, Pastor is the only thing we've got left. I think we're good there. Good there. Should be good there. Good there. Should be good there. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do... Oops. That. Silk webs, Excalibur and Avenger we can throw. There we go. So this has been a long one, but it has still been fun. And messing around with weird party compositions is interesting. So I positioned my items that way so that I had a free spot towards the top, so the crystal is going to show up under sort in my menu. Everything else should still be lined up there. And I basically put the items I might use at the top. Oh, I forgot to switch Sid's arrows. That should be fine. I'm not worried. So we can, even though he only has a few arrows there, if we put Berserk on, he will keep going. You never run out of arrows with Berserk. So as long as we're good there, we'll be okay to do that. I also didn't actually check agilities, but whatever. We're fine. If Zero Miss just wrecks us, then so be it. Dalton. Waiting for the big bang. Should be fine. Screw it. We are so just OP at this point. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna just keep casting nuke and take the counter hits. Like, as long as it's on one of the characters that's not Edge, I think we should be fine. That was a little bit more than I expected, but should be okay. Like, that's a decent chunk of damage, but yeah. Fusoya should be up next, so we should be okay here. The only thing I'd be concerned about is that means that potentially this counter nuke might kill someone. As long as it's not Fu, we're okay. There we go. That ended up being a super easy Zero Miss fight. I may have overleveled, thinking this party would need the help, and I forgot how powerful Yang is, very clearly. Being a little bit aggressive with those nukes also went a long way. And it could have even been faster if I'd actually been better about proccing edges, or getting edge those 2 throws and then finishing it off, as it were. Whew. So yeah, this was a rough seed, but it was fun. It was weird, more than anything. So this is also a very long seed, or a very long video, for Final Fantasy, or for Randomizer. Also kind of weird video, much like the seed, because it was split up with like a short beginning, a short end, and a very large middle. Sometimes that's just what happens. It's almost as if it's random. So this mode is still one of my favorites, the key percent where you have to go unlock all the doors. I think it's a really fun way to go through. You still have to get lots of key items, which is my favorite way to do it. 218 in game, probably closer to 230, 240. I'll give an actual time in the description here. But yeah, we ended up with all the key items. This tends to end up that way, especially if you don't happen to check some of them in the right order. Yeah. I don't think I've got too much else to say, except for, yeah, I may have overleveled a bit, but that's okay. It was fun. So, hopefully you still enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave it in the comments. If you enjoyed these runs and you want to join in, please join our Discord server. Links in the description. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.